evening, everybody. This is Richard C. Ehrbar III with the second Ehrbar 2012 weekly campaign address. We want to thank Alex Merced so much for joining us out in New York City on the phone tonight. And we want to get right into the meat and potatoes. Individuals are asking, what's going on with Ehrbar 2012 campaign? What's going on, Rich? What are you doing in the 3rd District? What's going on the college campuses? And we just want to give kind of a quick update tonight after the huge week that we had, and the week before, the week prior, when we had the Libertarian Party of Ohio convention, when we had the endorsement from the Libertarian Party, huge fundraising weekend from the 30th until the 1st. Hiring Jennifer Smith as our campaign manager. So many things are going on, and basically what we have going on right now is we're just putting those pieces together, taking all of that momentum, if you will. That's what I should say. Not putting pieces together, but taking that momentum and moving it forward and shifting it kind of to a new level is what the campaign is focused on doing right now, and building up our web numbers and really reaching out to the young population, building our website up, keeping content going up on there, ehrbar2012.com. That's www.ehrbar2012.com. You can get all your updates and information right there. And on Facebook, if you simply type in Ehrbar for Congress, you can find us on Facebook as well. Individuals keep on donating, very, very positive on the forefront as far as our fundraising effort is concerned. And if you get onto ehrbar2012.com, there is a link, secure payment center up on there. You can get on and spread the brush fires of liberty at www.ehrbar2012.com. And you know, there were some really good ideas that were presented to us at the Libertarian Party of Ohio convention in Worthington this past weekend, the 30th, I should say, the 30th through the 1st. That was a week ago. And so we're putting some of those ideas into practice. We had a lot of wonderful presenters at the conference. And so without going into too many details, Alex, we're taking some of those things and moving those forward. And the momentum's picking up on Facebook right now. I kind of chuckle a little bit. We're getting ready to overtake Joyce Beatty, the front runner, the Democrat front runner in our district. We're getting ready to overtake her as far as likes are concerned. We have roughly 420 likes right now. She has 427, 428. And so we've been working really, really hard on that over the past 5 days or so. And we're about to overtake her. We're very, very happy that, again, the volunteers behind the scenes have done such a wonderful job, folks that are helping out with our social media. So please, folks, get on to Facebook and help the Ehrbar 2012 campaign overtake Joyce Beatty on that medium at least. We have a long way to go as far as overtaking her in fundraising dollars, but we're getting there, Alex. And moving on, I want to make a quick mention of the statement that I put out today about the 3 Ohio servicemen that were tragically killed in Afghanistan on, I believe it was the 4th, on April the 4th. That was last Wednesday, I believe, and we got word. And I want to go into a little bit into the statement that I made today, reaffirming my position against the war in Afghanistan, against the war in Iraq, against the war in Libya. It is time to bring our troops home. It's time for the bombing around the world to stop. And speaking for the young generation, especially, we want our troops brought home. We want the wars brought to an end. We want the trillions of dollars and all the debt and the inflation that comes from it to stop. We want all of our brothers and sisters who are coming home and committing suicide, and who are impoverished, who are unemployed, who are psychologically deranged at levels this nation has never experienced before. We're ready to take care of our brothers and sisters. We're calling upon individuals in government, our nation's leaders, who's supposed to be our nation's leaders. We're calling upon them to bring our troops home. And so we sent out the statement today. We sent out condolences to the family. And so we really want to hit that point hard. It's time for the troops to be brought home. I'll tell you, my opponent, Joyce Beatty, Democrat opponent, she stands with President Obama. President Obama has expanded the wars. Before George W. Bush when he was in office, he had expanded the scope of war. He was talking about being someone who would run not as another 4 years of the Bush administration. And Joyce Beatty stands with him, and so I have to ask Joyce Beatty, my competitor, where do you stand, Joyce? Are you going to bring the troops home, or do you want more war? We need to draw the line right there, and we're going to find out. The Ehrbar 2012 campaign will find out where Joyce stands. But the young people need to know where the candidates stand as far as bringing the troops home. Looking at the Supreme Court, this past week they ruled that the government, the police can come in, they can strip search you anywhere. So the destruction of our individual liberties continues on. And once again, having a contender, a Democrat contender, who stands with President Obama, one thing that we want to get across to the people is that we are going to find out where Joyce Beatty stands on the provisions of the National Defense Authorization Act, where she stands on the Supreme Court rule, where she stands on the Patriot Act, where she stands on the executive orders that President Obama has signed, which allow the military, which allow individuals to be American individuals to be assassinated by the government on suspicion, not conviction, suspicion. So we're going to find out where she stands on that. So we're really hitting the policy points home hard this week. Really talking about war, talking about the individual liberties. We want to know where Joyce Beatty stands. We want to know where Chris Long stands. I pretty much know where the Green Party candidate stands. Bob Petrakis has been out there on. I don't want to talk about the third party candidate too much, but Bob Petrakis is someone who we probably know where he's going to stand on those policy issues. But that's what we've been focusing on this week, Alex. We've been focusing on continuing to get the word out, continuing to build the momentum, talking about war and talking about individual liberties. It's time to bring our troops home. It's time to restore our rights. It's time to respect private property rights, individual rights, and let individuals live freely. If they're not encroaching upon a third party, if they're not encroaching upon another individual, let them be. Let them live their lives. We want to spread peace, liberty, and sound money in the 3rd District. And so that's what we're going to continue on doing. So please be calling everybody to get onto Ehrbar2012.com. That's www.ehrbar2012.com. And if you can find it in your heart to donate a few dollars to plant a seed of liberty in the 3rd District, we hope that you'll do so. And also, please get on the Facebook page and let's overtake Joyce Beatty. We're just about there. We've almost got more likes than her. Let's send a message to the establishment that we're out there, that the 3rd District is calling for liberty, and that freedom is popular. So thank you very, very much, Alex, for the opportunity to be with you tonight. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in to the 2nd installment of the Ehrbar 2012 weekly campaign address. We'll be with you next Monday evening. Thank you so much.